Of course, there's different views and a lot of views over the 2 years. Of course there are. But what we wanted to do at conference, what we succeeded to say, what decisions we've got to make in what order. First is, what are you going to do about the deal? Where we're at that stage now. If it's not good enough, we'll vote against it. So that's decision number one. If the deal falls, then the next question is, are you going to call for a general election? We've just dealt with that. Obviously, if that doesn't happen, we need to press on to other options, such as a public vote, because having gone through the first two options, we need to look at what would happen then. And at conference, that's what we decided we would do.
We can just have a look at what John McDonnell said on this week. The Shadow Chancellor said, if that's not possible, a general election, we'll be calling upon the government then to join us in a public vote. That's the sequence, I think, that will inevitably go through. So do you agree with John McDonnell, then, that it could be inevitable?
Well, I think John is going through exactly the same process as me, looking at, as he says, if a general election is not possible, then options such as a public vote will have to be looked at. And that's what we decided at our party conference.
Would you like there to be a second referendum?
I would like to have something far better than we've got at the moment. This deal is a bad deal, and frankly, to have got to a situation where at the end of the negotiations...
would a second referendum be far better than where we are at the minute, then?
Well, we'll have to see when we get there, but it's far better than this deal. Here we are, almost at the end of the negotiating period, with a deal which it looks as though is not going to get the confidence of Parliament. That is a huge failure, and the Prime Minister's run the clock down. So if we get to a question of a public vote, if we get to a question of a referendum, it'll be because the option of a deal that I think could have been negotiated has been taken off the table by the Prime Minister, who will have failed to put something before Parliament that we can have confidence in. So, in a sense, she's pushing these other options by the failure to have got the option of a deal that Parliament can support.